Hi, so for this run, you will really want to focus on those crescent moon jellies. During this ability, you will obviously want to basically tunnel focus into those jellies and have a secondary focus of obstacle destruction, although, it basically takes you where you need to go. Um, in general, this combi is straightforward. There's one fall coming up near the start of this run, but I'll point that out when that happens. The hardest part of this run is probably the end slash jelly collection. Also because there's RNG here. But so one thing I want to point out here is if you get a pattern like this, jump from below, and that will put you, where you need to go. Now, keeping on, we are collecting all of the jellies, all of them. And here coming up is a fall. So you want to fall into this gap here, making sure to collect those crescent jellies. And that will actually, bring you up exactly where you need to go. You won't miss anything. And yeah, keep going. This wheel part is kind of tricky. Like this is, you can just copy what I did here. If you kind of think about slightly falling before jumping, you'll get into that star jelly. This one is a little harder. I managed to get it once, but I kind of forgot how I did it. Here you want the plasma to magnetize both of those jellies, otherwise you can't really get them. Usually does, but that's another aspect of RNG that you're gonna have to contend with. Okay, so here you want to do a stall jump. So you don't need to go extremely far. Just following that sequence of jellies is fine, and you're also gonna maximize points that way. Now this is probably the most annoying part of the run. So there will be like a kind of Hail Mary jump coming up, but also you want to make sure you're collecting all of those. Depending on how the plasma orb magnetizes things, you might miss a few things, and depending on the pattern, like up there, right? There's no way I was going to grab that. And also, ideally there, you actually jump from above, but that's dependent on where the crescent jellies are RNG'd on the map on those platforms. So here you can just do a nice jump. It's not that hard because the cookie is going fairly slowly, so you don't need to focus on, pausing and pausing as I'm one to do. But yeah, so for this Moonlight's run, it's basically, yeah, it's like the easiest part of the run. It's just collecting jellies right up until the end, and then at the end, you're kind of crossing your fingers / rerunning this 10 times to make sure that you get all of the abilities coming together to maximize your score at the end. I ended up getting like 753.5 million here. I could easily see 1 million in addition based off of the crescent jellies that I missed, and then probably another million if you have like the perfect ending, and you're kind of going to see what I mean coming up here. So for this ability, you want to focus on grabbing the jellies, but you want to go up at the very end so that you can grab all of those like obstacle destruction things, jellies that are spawned from the pet. I hope this helped. Don't let the RNG get you down, and good luck.